Got an awesome episode to bring to y'all today. Just gotta make sure the title and everything is right. Yeah, they got it titled Half-Life VR, but we're gonna play some GTA in VR with steering wheel, and I know how to spell steering.
You got any hint for us? Because these things was dry and they basically kids.
Oh, I gotta click if this is for kids. No. You're gonna have to look for the meaner. Look in my jacket pockets or something. You know? Alright, well, let's get this started. Just Tai VR. Welcome, guys. I think I got all the sound checks working. Just see if the video was coming on through. Just Tai VR. Welcome, guys. Oh, I think I got all the sound checks working. Just see if the video was coming on through. Just Tai VR. Welcome, guys. Oh, I think I got all the sound checks working. Just see if the video was coming on through. Just Tai VR. Welcome, guys. Oh, I think I got all the sound checks working. Just see if the video is coming on through. Just Tai VR. Welcome, guys. Oh, I got all these loops. Sound checks working. Just see if the video is where are these playing from? Just. Okay, alright. But y'all see that is going. Open this up right here. Lock on in. Everybody excited about San Andreas in VR. But you don't hear nobody. Let's try out GTA in VR with a steering wheel. That's what I really was excited about, getting this steering wheel working. But I think I got everything going on. Hold on. The sound. I gotta fix that. Y'all can see the helmet though, that's funny. I gotta fix the sound so it's coming out my headphones. I thought I did that already. Let me check the settings again. Audio. No, it's not really asking for that. I guess I could do this. I'll do this. Route it so whatever audio is playing through here. Now is it working? Let's see. Look back on GTA. There it is. Hold on. Yeah, that was right. I mean, you did say it wrong. Let's fix that up. That's what we call a joke. I thought I spelled it right. And actually, I did not. Okay. Without further ado, let's get this working. So what I gotta do is click back on here. This is all new to me. I just been putting this all together for like the past hour, trying to get everything working. And I think we're like right there. All right, let's see. Driving around Los Santos. Ain't no need for the head. I guess for somebody popping the Discord. Alright, there we go. Tighten this up right here. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go for it. Not exactly mapped. Like, you see how you can see the skeleton? Let's see if we can fix that. Or not fix it. Like, what just happened? So I gotta run this again? I think I fluked the system. No, computer. I'm gonna have to try this again. Like, the game's still moving around. There we go. We came back on. Encoding overload. Consider turning down video settings. Not seeing nothing in the headset anymore. I'm gonna restart Steam VR. Yeah, my whole computer is like glitching. Alright, wait. Probably getting somewhere. I think I'm gonna have to restart GTA. My computer is like glitching like crazy. Yeah, let's just run that back again. Try it again. See, look, now my head and everything is moving normally on the video. No lagging. I'm gonna run that again. Let's try this again. Oh, steering wheel. Tighten this up. Stop moving. There we go. And I got the pedal too. Look at the pedal right here. Oh, now it's coming through the headphones since I restarted the game. Okay. I think this time it's all gonna be going good. Gotta click the good old story mode. All right. Thank y'all for coming on through. Let's see what it do. Let's see if it's true. We also streaming on Twitch as well. So if y'all on Twitch, find your way there. Cause some days we probably just be on Twitch just cause of the different things we can do that we can't do here. Alright, so you see me in VR is attracted to my helmet. It's going to first person. Put on the actual helmet. And that is very awesome. That's a very lovely plant right there. Oh wow, with the headphones. I wasn't doing this earlier with the headphones on. That is real immersive. But yeah, let's go through here. Cause all I really want to do Let's drive and try this out. Is it still mapped? No. Oh, it is. Okay. So we got this part working. Sound working. Discord open. Alright. Let's have some fun with this. Let's see what we can do. This headset is not the most comfortable thing. I can make it happen. There we go. Gotta make sure you're comfortable in VR so you don't get sick. Yeah, we're just gonna follow this car right here. Oh, the brakes work pretty good. Kind of real close. I need to be a little. I'll set this up at the other part. But yeah, I wanna just blast off somewhere. Hey, somebody there in the Discord?
What's up with it, Ty?
Oh, hey, True Life. Hey, Booker. Hey,
Nothing. I seen you up in here. I just had to stop by while I was having my sip of coffee.
Getting ready for the day?
Oh, yeah, I've been ready for the day. Having a couple of computer problems I was fixing.
Oh, cool. That's what I was doing. I was trying to get this together. I'm playing GTA 5 in VR.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's on the
Oh,
Just Tai VR channel.
Oh, you connected it into your what's name? I mean you connected it into your like you did it through the computer?
Yeah, through the computer, through some mods.
Yeah.
I just put in the Discord now.
Yeah, I was seeing my son trying to do Roblox like that, but he didn't want to take the time out to do it.
Oh, it's worth it. I played a couple Roblox games with my daughter in VR. But this is next level, cause it's like the whole GTA 5 game. Cause you know how some VR games don't have the best graphics on it.
Yeah.
Or open world experience, and I hooked up the steering wheel to it.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm like literally driving with the pedal and the brakes and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, I'm watching it right now. I see it now. Cause I was thinking about that. I'm like, okay, when you get out, do you got your Xbox or PlayStation controller connected to your Oculus or what?
Yeah, it's connected all to the computer.
Oh.
So I get out, I just have to hold the thing. Yo, it really was like, yo, I don't want to crash. I can't talk.
Oh yeah, cause it seemed more realer than that's it.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to get that mixed reality thing going more, where it make it look like I'm in the game, or like that fighting game I was playing.
Yeah.
Cause it's really like it's right there.
Said I'm driving right now. Get out the way. That's dope. Oh my God. See, I'm not even going to tell them. I'm not even going to tell them because then they're going to be trying to have me do it. Because I be trying to get them to do a lot of stuff through VR, and like if it don't have the stuff that they like to do now, they don't usually like to do it. But once they start, they be stuck on it.
Yeah, I can see myself doing this a lot, playing some music.
Yeah.
Dang.
She likes to that's her game, GTA and Red Dead Redemption.
Oh.
Yeah, so if she can play Red Dead or GTA in VR, she'll be stuck on that thing.
Oh, no, they have that. They have it for Red Dead. I just don't have the game. Because in some games, they even going back in the past, and they making them into VR. if you like pay for this package called Voxel, I think.
Oh, man, it's wild because you know the programs and everything change so fast. It changed so fast that as soon as you start using one program for something, another one come out and it be faster than the one you use.
Yeah. Like they about to come out with some real powerful headset. Oh, damn it. Some real powerful headsets this winter. That's gonna make the Oculus Quest 2 and everything seem obsolete. It's gonna be able to track your eyes and your legs and everything without having extra attachments.
Yeah, because my son, he trying to get that right now. He like every day, like he can't, man. What about, can we get it on your birthday, the motion tracking? I'm like, what you need motion tracking for? So they can see my legs. It's like, yeah, ain't gotta see your, okay. All right, yo. But yeah, so that's what he gonna get next time he get his money. He said he get motion tracking.
Nah, it's worth it.
But I was looking at that other thing that they got also, the one where you don't need controllers, where you just connect it to your Oculus and it like go on the back of your head.
What's that? What does it do?
And you put it on, you connect it to your Oculus to where it hooked to the back of your head. Like how the strap come around the back of your head, it come around like that, but it reads your brain waves to where you don't need the controller.
Oh yeah, I watched that on YouTube, and that's wild. That's going to be next level. You're able to buy it now, but they don't have that many apps for it.
Yeah, I seen one dude playing it too.
That's gonna be next level. It's gonna be like you just gotta lay back and dream, and then you just inside VR.
Yeah. Man, I just was watching Terrence McKenna, and he was talking about stepping into the age of technology. He was like saying something about the traditions and the things of us as humans don't change. Technology is changing faster than we are.
It is, and he didn't even have real internet back then saying that.
Yeah. But he said he was like the way he was talking about it, like, you know, like because it's something that's in nowhere, and he was like, once they built it, they knew once we start this, nothing's gonna be able to stop this thing. It's gonna grow on its own. The internet, no control really. But then they do control the internet though in some places, so I don't know.
No, I was just about to bring up Elon, cause his Neuralink and everything. I saw an article that I really didn't like about it. He was saying that he think his Neuralink will be able to cure schizophrenia and autism. But I'm like, wait a second, what does that really mean?
Yeah.
Like you gotta be able to hear your voices and stuff, or like huh? Because schizophrenia means different things to different people. You know, like after mushrooms, you like look at that even differently.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I don't want to shut off my thoughts now.
Man.
But hey, we in this world though. I don't know. Dang, that felt real.
Yeah. It's getting crazy. I love the net. I love technology though. It's just like, to me, it's an extension of us.
Probably make things a lot easier.
Man, you hitting poles and everything. That's probably how you drive in real life, Just Ty. Look, y'all, this how Just Ty really be driving out there.
Hey man, after a couple hours, get like that. Like,
man, you hit somebody Bentley and everything.
Yeah, I told my girlfriend I learned how to drive by playing in GTA, cause I take a lot of risk, and I be like swerving around the corners. I be like, oh, that's not what not to do. But no, I'm getting used to this steering wheel though. It could be a little tighter.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You just gotta get used to. It's like driving a new car.
Yeah, but just going 90 miles per hour.
I wonder if every car gonna drive different though. Like that, you got the steering wheel. Are they gonna have different?
It's all up to the game, but they have a new mod out that helps with that. So it makes every car feel different while you're driving it. Like people uploaded their own custom stats to it.
Oh, see that now that'll make it so dope. Cause every time you jump out of one car and get in another one, it'll be like a different handle, like in real life almost.
GTA kind of got a different handle on some of their cars. Like some go faster. Like this one is picking up pretty slow. Acceleration is not that fast. It's old school. A little easier to drive too than the other thing I had. But yeah, people gonna be doing jobs like this, but controlling stuff in the real world.
Man, I be even forgetting that when they be playing. Usually they play games on the computer. They don't even be using the controller. Cause my son, he don't like playing Roblox on the game on his Xbox no more. He like, I want to play on the computer. I'm like, all right, I'll just hit the controller up for you. He like, nah, it's better. You just using the keyboard.
Yeah, it kinda is. Even with some games that I play, like some shooting games, using the mouse and stuff is a lot more accurate than using the joystick. And Charles, you know, he into computers a lot. Him and UL was making fun of me when I was playing the game on here. They was like, hey, I could tell using a joystick. Like they mouse users too. I kept missing.
Like so, I like the joystick. Like the joystick. How long you about to be live?
Probably just for like a good hour or something. I just wanted to see if this was actually gonna work.
It'll work.
Yeah, and just relax with it, like I'm a kid again. Cause yesterday, that show was so unexpected. Yesterday with all the rapping and music.
Yeah.
And I didn't get copyrighted either.
oh, you recorded the show?
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
Yesterday we was rapping for like a good 3 hours. Vitamin E was on there, MM3. Master Creator, he was bringing up beats. He said, yo, now do a Bay Area beat. Now do a Philly beat. Now do like a reggaeton beat. And we was all, Vitamin E had the hooks, and we was just freestyling.
Oh, man, I missed it.
Yeah, I was only supposed to do one song, and I was thinking that that's what I wanted to do. But it was so trippy because then Vitamin E came on and said, hey, let's just keep this going. I was like, oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah, everybody got to release some energy.
Yeah. Be a nice little release. Oh, man, I'm still... At least my nose ain't running like it was before. I can breathe now.
I missed the podcast all the way, but you're saying you took magic mushrooms to like help out?
Yeah. Yeah, the first day I got sick. Like I took mushrooms that night. And oh my God, if like, you know how when you get sick and you get the chills?
Yeah.
Man, it seemed like it ate all that up. And it just like to the point to where when I woke up, no more chills. All I was doing was just spitting up, just letting out mucus. Yeah, like so yesterday, like night before last, I took mushrooms. I had one of the coolest journeys. Oh my God, Ty. Mushrooms is sometimes it's just next level. And sometimes it's just next level. I kept diving into this place to where like like it was like I was going down like my spinal or something. But like you can see like the snake scales all the way down. I don't know if it was snake or dragon
Oh.
scales, either or, but all the way down like red, and then when I hit the bottom it'll like explode. And when it explode, like pieces of scales, it's just scales everywhere on the floor, and it's like God. And it just kept doing that like
What?
over and over again. But
I can't even comprehend it.
me neither. At the time, like when it did it, when it exploded and it said God, put it like this, I seen everything as fractals of whatever created this. Like everything was like pieces of that or something. And it was like I understood it. But it was like it's still, still kinda I don't know, bro. I don't be getting it. I like in another place, like I seen people with like they didn't have no face. Their face was just flat, like just just skin on the front of their face, and it was like when I start talking to them, I'll put the facial expressions on them. It was like weird. It was like weird. I was putting the facial expressions on them,
as you
which I
was
kind
as you was feeling it or thinking it, like, did you have any thoughts about what was going
of
on?
nah. It was like you know how you just be seeing all these weird designs, and then I just ended up in a place to where I was just walking around and it was like normal, but didn't nobody have a face. But once you start talking to them, you like create the face that they have, the expressions they have on their face. You make them, and it was like, but everybody had no face until you started talking to them.
And then wow, I feel like being an author in a book that you like writing on the spot or something like that.
Probably something like that. Yeah, it was trippy. It was so much happening. I said, I don't, I like now when I dive, I'll be seeing so much, and like I don't even bring back but a quarter of it. F that, F that. But like over the days, as the days go by, I start remembering more and more.
And that's how it usually goes. Wait, hold on. It's this YouTube video playing somewhere. I gotta figure out where it is. Oh no, it went off. I got it. No,
You say,
that's
oh, I'm like, your YouTube's still going.
yeah. The game had just glitched out. I don't know what happened, so I just had to turn it off real quick. I was having a nice time driving, talking.
It was like real life.
Yeah. Talk about how comfortable you can actually get in it.
I'm just going to the store real fast. I ain't even going to the store. I'm just hitting a couple of blocks.
Yo, no, but that's interesting though, that the expressions and stuff, because like a lot of things that we talk about in the psychedelic world, it's like when people talk about their psychic or they got powers or can make things do this, it's like
Yeah.
it'd be like, hey, that's what's happening like over there.
Yeah, like the no face thing, it make me think of people that I deal with on a daily, and like how when I talk to people and sometimes I take what they're saying the wrong way, or like to the point to where when they say something, I won't even hear it the way they said it. I hear it in my own way. Because I already got a certain way I look at that person. So as soon as they say something, it can be something good like, oh, I sent you some food right there. I'll take it like, I made everybody food, but I didn't make you none. And it'd be like, and they'll be like, well, I didn't say that. I said I set yours right there. And it's like, nah, no, I didn't hear that. I know for a fact, in my mind, it said something else.
And you literally hear it too.
Yeah, literally hearing it, and this is only my perception of you, of this person, or my kid, or my girl, or my friend, or my brother. This is my perception of you. My perception, it like gives me these false statements that don't really exist, and it's like, you know, like it's kind of crazy, bro.
No, it's like you go in the mushrooms. The way I'm seeing is like you going into the mind, and you know, like in the cartoon, and then they like display something that's going on within them.
Yeah.
But it's like it's actually, but it got to be this. It's like that's the best way to talk to us, really. Just showing us. Like, hey, you literally changing reality based off of a thought you thinking about right now, like how you perceiving reality, and it can change up at any moment. Like it's all up to that internal voice that always seemed like it's first, but like the mushrooms bring us beyond that and be like, hey, that was even made up. Like that's part of the illusion.
Yeah, that's part of the illusion. Like,
I'm sorry.
That was one thing that it also showed me about, like, you know, again about the past. It keeps showing me this thing about the past, about how we make the past, because like, you know, we don't have the 100% of what the past is. So like, if Jesus, like, you know, helped a couple of people or did this, we'll make the story more magical. Like, you know, he walked on water. He brought Lazarus back to life. We'll make the stories more magical than what they are. And the story will be something else. It won't even be like the actual story.
Hey, that's so true. I was watching the Flangarian 2 podcast this morning, and they was talking about how America used to try to show off to the rest of the world until the internet kind of came out. Like, used to be proud to be an American, all these other countries. Like, yeah, we got all this going on. We better than y'all. We got the founding presidents. We broke away from England. But then you find out all this other stuff going on. But that's the history that was taught and promoted.
Yeah. And then you know, you start to see that the history of other places, don't none of the shit line up.
No.
But it's certain things that they had to do to make certain people stand out, because the stories of those persons was so, you know, so much like the average story. It's like, add this to it, add this. Every time it got to somebody, they added a different part.
It was. I'm even seeing that with I was looking at Wiz Khalifa, and in his new music video, he get abducted by aliens. I was like, this, in my internal mind, as I call it, I was like, this gonna be a part of his folklore forever. They're like, hey, Wiz interact with aliens, like just cause they put it in the video.
Yeah.
So man, yeah, we create the past. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, like even ourselves as being ourselves, like the moments, the best moments that we take out the past. Like, we add a little more to the story than what the story even is, because you know, you got to make the story like hella good, and you know, and so people, it got to be funny, it got to be sad, it got to have all the parts that a good story will have.
A good drama.
Yeah, drama, and you know, and it's like, it gotta be interesting. So we savor those moments, and then we share them, and then they half the time they don't even be the same as what even happened. They don't even be the
Yep, and that's why they try to say that grounding thing means like just talking to a lot of people. That's why I like that. That's what we do a lot. Just see what other people thinking and doing. Cause I can see somebody that just takes psychedelics or just stay to themselves and get in their mind and come out in reality, and they can still think they know everything.
Yeah.
And get hit by a car or something. Like,
Hit
oh,
by-
I didn't know they had electric cars. I didn't hear it coming.
I've been in the mountains meditating my whole life. I get back, it's flying cars. I didn't even know that.
I know.
But
In my world, I was against all of that. I still was with the gasoline and coal.
yeah,
I didn't
and
think this existed or wanted it to.
and that's another thing. Like we always against what's already happening. It's like, like this is not supposed to happen, and it's like, but it's happening though. You can't say this is not happening right now. Everything that's happening right now, you can't just come out and be like, oh, this is not happening. No, you see it happening. It's happening. This is how it's supposed to be. Can't say it's not, because it is.
Ooh, I had to take off that helmet for a bit. I was getting motion sick driving that motorcycle.
Hey, that's what Nabi said though last night. He was like, "Oh, you gonna do what? Oh, you gonna be a Christian? Okay, enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gonna meditate all your life? Death is like enjoy yourself, because everybody going down the same slide, and
Many paths
everybody
to the same goal. I forget how that really go.
Yeah, so we going down that same slide, bro.
Switch the camera. There we go.
The slide of ideas.
Whew. Yeah, when it's an infinite amount of ideas and realities, I don't get why people still try to say one is higher than the other. Like, what part of infinite is higher than the other part? Like, how does that make sense? It's all infinite. It all means whatever it's supposed to mean in that part. And then to another part, it means something else. I can still drive like this.
That's insane.
It's like every set idea had different meanings. Everything can have a multitude of meanings, an infinite amount of meanings to it.
That's why I appreciated Family Guy growing up. Just switching all the storylines around and what you thought was going to happen.
Yeah, Family Guy. What's the other one? American Dad, South Park.
Yeah. And they said it just straight up, too, to the point where other people's like, yo, that's rude, or why is this on TV?
Yeah, why is it on TV? Real.
Yup.
So,
Like you said, people don't want to accept what's actually happening.
they that that's what he said, bro. We stuck in the way of this humanism thing. And it's not even that, it's like more of society now. We stuck in the ways of society and the way society thinks.
And then only leave it up to a few for change instead of like being relaxed enough to know that we can do it ourselves.
Yeah.
It come with that relaxation though. Well, not really too, cause some people that get real pumped up, like learn at a young age.
Yeah, the young age. She got on the Nike Cortez.
You said I got on Nike. Oh yeah, at the store.
On the game, the Nike Cortez, the green and yellow.
I'm not sure. Hold on, let me see.
When you was on the motorcycle, I'm probably behind because I'm watching you drive the motorcycle right now.
Oh, I just hopped off. Yeah. I don't know what sneakers these are. I mostly play this game online because you can customize your character and stuff a lot more and play with other people. But you can't use any mods when you play online or they'll ban your account.
Yeah. They still doing that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. But yeah, the mushrooms and everything, man. Somebody came to me last week saying, they was hanging out with my girlfriend, and then I told them about the channel, how I talk about mushrooms, and they was saying how they had an experience that they was never able to like talk about or have their own know what was going on. But then they checked out the channel and saw us talking and it was like, yo, that makes sense. And now like opening up a lot more and said she been microdosing and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's a lot of people out here having these experiences. It's pretty cool.
That's what my uncle said. He said, I seen faces in the trees. I never wanted to say anything. But now as I heard your stories, I can say it. Yeah, I seen faces in the trees. I'm like, it do that. You're supposed to do that. I see a lot of stuff. It's gonna be a lot.
Supposed to do that.
Yeah. What Tupac said? Tupac said it's gonna be a lot of stuff you gonna see. It's gonna make it hard to smile.
That's why I laugh at some people when they say, I want to take mushrooms, but I don't want to see this or I don't see that. I'm like, I be looking and I be like, that's your brain telling you something right now. Like, you can break through that right now. I'll be becoming that wizard. Like, you can break through that right now. Like, that's nothing. That's nothing.
everything you say you don't want to see is what you already seeing.
Yeah, it's going to come out in another way that you really don't want it to. That you really don't want it to.
Yeah, you already seeing it. You already seeing the evilness in life and everything already, every day. But I think a lot of people not ready to face themselves.
Yeah, it can be on so many different levels. Cause I thought that too. And it's the guy Andrew Schwartz on the Flynn Garrett podcast. He was talking to this guy that did ayahuasca because he wanted to learn about it, and like he do ceremonies and he helped different companies out. But he was saying, I was wondering why he never like took a big trip himself, because he talk about psychedelics a lot. The most he did was acid at Coachella, and he said it changed his life around. But he was saying how he kind of reserved on doing a big trip because he feel as though he still want to run around and he got a lot to do and he don't want to feel like he don't have to do anything anymore. I was cracking up. I was like, you could think that, but you still can be motivated and still be driving. But I know what he's talking about at some level. Like, oh, I don't want to really be the biggest millionaire in the world or go so hard at this, relax and take some days off and stuff like that. He like, no, I got to keep doing this.
Yeah, because you see the deception and everything, and you go, dang, I've been deceived, and it like kind of stuff that you growing into whatever thought you grow into.
Yeah, switch it right up.
Yeah, kills that illusion. Could have sworn I was going to be the millionaire, the billionaire, or something.
I know, you found out you were just living out a song, and then it was another song that you can tune into. I found myself doing that a lot, man. Just living out whole songs, even listen to the same song on repeat in ways, just living it out. Like having the lyric go through my mind, and it's like, yeah, this is what I'm doing.
When I play it, I hear like a whole different level. It's like a whole level. I don't know if it's the music of the angels or whatever that is. I said, sit through don't go out.
No, it don't.
Come from the heart of everybody.
And even listening to it. That's why I get so involved in it. How does it I'm trying to think of an example. Like, you have any examples?
What you mean?
Like, when you turn on the song, what happens?
Oh, you talking about like as far as like now, love songs, when I hear them, it goes towards myself.
Uh-huh.
Like you know, love and you know how I used to, want that good relationship or a good relationship with people, and and it's like, the things I was looking for outside, like the songs play, it's like something outside. But I always listen to just have fun, to where it seems like your mind has expanded 2 feet from your body, and
I feel
not even body anymore. It's like some spirit or something.
all the way.
Yeah, so you like if I don't know, it's like some spirit,
That's how I feel with these locks. I know what you mean. I thought they was lying. Fly airplane. Oh yeah. I'm head over to that yard.
Yeah, so it's like kind of reaches outwards, and like you feel this oneness of everything. Like like you're a part, you're playing a part, and like you're part of everything that is. It's like that's what you are, but you can feel it.
Yeah, the vibes become real.
You feel it. It's a weird spiritual connection.
No, I first when I was doing acid back in the day, had one of those explosive experiences where I was King said, you thought, hey King, hey Rugal, you said I thought I was listening to a True Life Story podcast. No, this live. But yeah, I was doing. I hear this. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Whoa, wait, why is it upside down? I'll fix that in a bit. But what I was trying to say was that when I was doing acid back in the day, and it was this song by The Weeknd, and when you was talking about that self-love and not really seeing it on the outward bound, but it being part of just yourself, like everything the song you thought was talking about, that you had to dress up, put on cologne, go out and do all of that, it's called Professional. And it was really, in that moment, it was like my conscience split into 2 people. And then I was just talking to myself in that moment. And I was like, yo, I understand it. Because it was like saying, it's called Professional. It's like, it's ideal. I'm going to read it real fast. It's ideal. You need someone to tell you how to feel, and you think your happiness is real. There's so much more the world has to reveal, but you choose to be concealed. So you're somebody now, but what's a somebody in a nobody town? I don't think you even know it. So and then they repeat it, and then he said, you made You made enough to quit a couple years ago. Wait, hold on. It's mostly going into he talked the whole song in the earthly sense. He talking to a prostitute that's trapped into the world and stuff like that, and like how she choosing to be concealed, and how you need someone to make you how feel and stuff like that. But in it, I was like, yo, this feel like my higher self talking to me right now, just operating in this simulation, period. And then it go into talking about how he still love her and stuff, and say it's a professional type of love, it's real sophisticated, but we're good at this and we're professionals at it. And I was like, hey, like that's me right now. I'm with myself. I'm a fucking hoe for this world right now, just doing what I gotta do. Yeah, it is deep pain too.
If you like the deepest part of something, don't just be it be the all man, like even when I go and I listen to like gangster rap.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay, like it, and it's like okay, I listen to this, man, there's people out there like that. It's not lying. You feel
Nope.
me? It can be beautiful. Turn around and at the same time. So it's entertaining to us.
It is.
Ugliness is so ugly. It became entertainment. Like internet, like GTA. You can drive down the sidewalk, you can run over 1,000 people. It's like the ugly part of it is just it's entertaining.
Right.
Hey, Master Creator.
What's up,
In the
y'all?
Discord.
Because all the emotions and all the songs are really at one point, whether we still feel like that, whether we used to feel like that, or whether we may feel like a certain song or something. Like that shit is all us. That's why we like it so much.
Yeah.
Like, especially when a motherfucker rapping about how clever he is with his gunmanship and how he able to do something and get away. We kind of like listen to shit like that, like even shows and shit.
I know, I'm about to say it's a whole movie.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we love the main character, or sometimes we might like a side character. That's like, damn, that guy's like.
Yeah, and it's like each character that a person plays, one of those characters is existing in our life.
Right. Because we could always watch something and be like, man, that remind me of so and so, or that character remind me of so.
Yep.
But in our life, that's like a real life character. Damn, they got that character. Damn.
And I had to learn in my psychosis that those are real. Y'all are real people. Cause I used to be on the other side where I was like, hey, these are all concepts. Like this person remind me of this anime character. This person remind me of this and that. And I would not get too involved with their actual life. Like I lost a lot of friends. Now I lost a lot of friends because if I talk to them, they still be like, hey man, it was good. But I'm not that connected with a lot of people because I just drifted alongside and just kept on so-called moving.
Right. Well, I'd rather watch One Piece and see you in action than watch a good season of One Piece. It's like hanging out with you for the whole summer.
I'd rather see you with powers than see you be depressed right now and forget who you really are. But that was part of the process. I had to be there for them, and they was there for me at those moments too. Like a lot of people say that, and I don't even recognize it. I was like, I was just doing what I was doing. But I was always a little different than what other people was doing, but I like to be involved with what other people was always up to, if it was like fun and whatnot.
Yeah, it took my cousin for him to teach me how to be more social. I was more social as a kid, but something happened along the ways when I got older, like, because we used to be like 50, 30 deep all the time, like a whole bunch of kids hanging out and shit. like my later years in high school, or basically right after high school, I became like anti kind of social. But my cousin still had that social skill where he could hang up. You know, I really don't even know what it was, but I don't know if I read something or something, but something just told me to be like more antisocial for some weird reason. I don't know what it was. But
Hey, I was
took
the
me a
same
while
way.
to become social again. I started being in my own world, and you know, like I was
How did
finding
it
my
feel?
happiness listening to music or playing video games, self gratitude. I don't know what the fuck it was, but I was
Oh,
damn
I
near
just hit a
antisocial,
deer.
or hanging around only like around 4 or 5 people only now. I'm only, you know, the 4 or 5 people I'm just gonna hang out with now, type shit.
No, I understand that. I was just kind of the same way. I had a lot of friends growing up, and then like when I became a teenager and stuff, my music choice changed up, and I just had different vibes.
Right.
The teenage
It's like
wolves.
yeah, we blossom into something else, and it's kind of like I guess yeah, it was probably the music frequency or the book frequency I was reading, but something told me to like grow on my own type shit. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Yeah, but I was kind of thinking. I was always thinking of growth. I never stopped thinking about spiritual stuff though. I was always like the music I was listening to, even with Marilyn Manson. He had this song called God Reflection. And he would talk about how he went to God just to see, and he was looking at me, saw heaven and hells were lies, and then he started talking about stuff like that. So I always had my mind on like, I'm here in this space. What is actually going on though? Like I'm in my mind. Now what? Like I put everything outside. Now what is here? That's what True was saying earlier. We was talking about the mushrooms and the relation of like seeing that being in that cartoon, but like for real, but it really means something to your own personal life. It's like that's what I was feeling like I was going for with the music. Like what is this showing me? What does this mean? And like my intuition was vibing with it, like, yeah, I know what this is. This is how it is right now. But I wasn't able to comprehend it with my brain, like, because nobody else was saying the same thing, or they were saying the complete opposite, or going against what I was saying. Like that's not right. That's the devil, or you can't think like that. Magic ain't real, or what?
But it's
Hey,
like
Big Chill.
as a young kid, as a young adult growing up, like when you take like a certain teaching or something, you take that shit all the way to heart. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's crazy like that. I don't understand it, but it's like I took like whatever I learned, whatever teaching or whatever distrust I built for one person, and then I kind of put it on every other person type shit. Like since this person betrayed me, I'm gonna label everybody as that, because before this person betrayed me, he didn't seem like the person that will betray me. I know so many people, and I'm like, man, I guess I tried to protect myself in terms of like, I'm not letting that shit happen again, so I'm gonna become this antisocial, fucking damn near loner type motherfucker that only deals with my cousins right now type shit. But like, as in the other groups, like the big groups that we used to be around, I'm not fucking with y'all. And whenever my cousins go fuck with like a big ass group, I'm not going type shit. It was weird, bro. I was doing that for a long time, bro. but really missing out, because all these big groups, they're really like my true homies too. Like they're really good people that would never, you know what I'm saying? Would never do what I was paranoid of them doing type shit.
I don't know exactly what avenue you on right now. Dang, I just crashed. I have a couple friends, like my friend TJ. He used to look up to me when I was younger. I mean, he younger than me. We used to skateboard and stuff. We used like downtown. Like we used to just be out 2 a.m, hopping the trains to get home, stealing food so we could stay out longer and stuff, and feed each other and everything like that. And
just the
after a
funnest
while,
times type shit. That's like,
yeah.
that's the greatest times. Like, that shit's great, bro.
And nowadays, I started getting more reserved, like in 2012 and stuff. And I remember around these times, I had just dropped out of college. I was back home living with my mom and everything in the projects. And I remember running across him. He was like, "Yo, I know you got some rhymes in you." He's like, "Come on, spit a freestyle or something." And for some reason, I couldn't. I was just like laughing it off and stuff like that. And then I just stopped like really hanging out with him as much as I was, and now this guy's doing movies on Netflix. He'll do a movie. He played on the Wu-Tang Clan. He played Old Dirty Bastard on Hulu. That show on Hulu. I'm still in contact with him. I told him what's up and stuff. We stay in contact on Instagram. But he really like doing festivals, and now he's trying to bring back his rap career and stuff like that, because he used to try to do it a long time ago when he was younger. So I'm like, hey man, you just gotta express yourself and do what you do. But hey, certain people, different strokes, like you said. Like now, he used to say, "I know what you was talking about back in the day when I used to talk about my mind and how I was feeling over top of what was actually going on." I remember him saying things like that. So I know I got that with him. So we all there for a reason. And he called himself TJ Adams. Like he talked about the atoms and being one with the universe and stuff like that.
That's dope.
Oh yeah,
so
it just seems
crazy,
like I'm driving.
To think of all the people we know that is actually finding what we would call, or success, and having, like, because I had some friends from Sandbox that did all the smart investments, and these motherfuckers is buying 4 or 5 houses in different states and shit, and having all the fly cars and all the, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, damn, like these motherfuckers is always trying to bring me out and trying to have me join whatever they had going, but I was that anti-social motherfucker going through whatever the fuck I was going through, that I damn near cut everybody off type shit. And then they still call me to try to get me into the shit, but I just feel like it's a feeling I feel being so lame. Like, I just don't want to be that motherfucker that want to come around when everything is up type shit. So it's more like a pride thing, and I don't even really care for it. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
Hey, pay for my flight. So nah, I know what you mean though. I just gotta laugh at it and say it, cause my grandma always said, if somebody offer you something, you better take it. She always say, if you out to eat and somebody say, hey, what do you want on the menu? Don't be scared to say what you want.
That's the real game. That's the real game.
I was talking about females, so. And males too. Oh wait, my headphones cut off. Alright, we back on.
What you got going on, good brother? What wisdom you got for us, man? For your 2 young grasshoppers.
Whew, that's making me motion sickness.
Says the 2 young grasshoppers. And I wasn't doing nothing. I was just chilling, bro. I had just kind of got up, I've been fighting this little sickness. It's like it's almost gone. It's like right there.
My shit lasted from the 28th all the way to the, I would say, almost like the 15th to 16th.
And then I took the mushrooms.
Dang,
Bro.
that's a lot.
I'm not sure that 18 days.
I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling better.
You hard for that. I never did that. I thought about it because I had some mushrooms while I was sick, but I was like, maybe if it just makes me astral project too hard to the point where my body's sick, and then it's gonna completely numb my body, so I'm gonna be all mental, all in my head type thing.
Like,
it's just
I'm
hitting
really
it so
sick.
hard because my nervous system, I don't know if my nervous system is sick or whatever, but it'll just be able to really activate. I'm like, I'm not ready for this because I can hardly just get up and get myself some water if I wanted to right now. So I'm like, nah, I ain't finna dive in. I had to
You
call
was that
my
bad?
nephew. Yeah, I was in bed tripping, like couldn't even get up type shit. I was listening to the lives and shit, but I couldn't chime in. I could hardly text and shit. But I had my little nephew, and he was getting me like orange juice and waters and just different shit. I felt like I needed like lime and shit. I was eating that shit with salt.
I took mushrooms at the end of a tooth pain. I was like, and it helped with that. It helped me relax about it. I didn't take too much though. Because the first time I was scared.
Wasn't you microdosing for like a full 3-4 months? Just taking a little bit every day type shit?
I just had some this morning.
That's what I'm saying. You've been microdosing for a long while, bro.
Yeah, the honey make it easy. But it's some days though where I don't take it, and then it'll be like I just forgot, or just like it didn't call me or something like that. And then after a couple days, it's like I would notice my flow being different. And I'd be like, what's going on? But I'll be so much into it and relaxed, like no big paranoia. I'd be like, oh, probably gotta take a little microdose again. And then I'd be like, oh, there it is. But it's like so settled that I don't really, it's hard to talk about. Because I'm not like seeing anything. It's all in my mind. It's just all about what I'm doing. We also streaming on Twitch as well.
It's all about what you could conjure up with your mind.
Yeah, things get easier. That's how it is. Things get a lot easier to say, to do. I'm like, oh, I'm just doing this right now. Like, this is what I'm into. And then it seemed like it even becomes fun because the music becomes more alive in my mind. I get more involved in the scenarios and start seeing the ins and outs of it. Like, looking at the scenario like it's a cartoon. Like, it's like all the trippy stuff that I would just think that I'm imagining, I see it playing out on the actual reality. And that it'd be having me trying to convince myself in the past, like, oh, is this really happening? Am I making this up? And that's why I like confirming things with other people's trip stories and my trip stories. And it, like when I go deeper into it, I'm like, oh yeah, those are the things that happen. We just convince ourselves that it's not. So I'm really dealing with a part of myself that's convincing myself that it's not happening and happening at the same time, and just being relaxed about it, or just talking about it or whatever, because it's happening regardless if I'm relaxed or not.
Regardless.
So that's how it is with this microdose experience. And then with the ways of my anger and oh, you tried it?
Yeah, I tried it when I had, they weren't no super strong mushrooms, like the most these mushrooms did. If I took a high dose, it was giving me like a feeling of deja vu for long periods of times. But it was just certain little things I had, because my partner had like damn near a whole pound of that shit. And he was just giving it to me because he didn't do shrooms and shit. So I was just microdosing off the ones he gave me. And fucking basically, I guess throughout the day I would get like these weird little electricity vibes. Yeah. I felt like I was a static human being, but not to the point where if I touched something it shocked my hand, but it just felt like every hair on my body was always like, oh shit, is this what ultimate focusness is? Or something like
tapping into Ultra Instinct, at least a little like, Super Saiyan.
It's like feeling sharp, but I could make myself paranoid if I wanted to at the same time. Like like if I thought the wrong thoughts,
that's the Mad Hatter.
I would be in like a headspace where I was like, oh, my head hurt. I could just tell myself all types of boosty shit and make me feel bad. So like those were the times I had to be balanced. Like, all right, let me just sit still. Let me just
no, I be seeing that moments I can just run out and just be the crazy person the wild person on the streets. Like, why are you just walking? You can jump, you know? Look at that tree over there. Like, why not? Why not? I'm the main character right now. You won't even remember this next week. They'll hit the reset button on reality. You go, dude. Or even I just change your life in the moment. Or just, I don't know, I just feel like any moment I could just tap into. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna do that right now.
Or you could shout your energy through somebody's body and have them feel you, even if it is for a 3, 4, 5 second span. But like, you know, when you talk to somebody, but then you feel like their brain lighting up. Do you ever get that feeling? Because they're understanding or something, and then both your brains are kind of lighting up while you guys are talking to each other. You guys are like kind of see the same patterns. Like if you're smiling, you'll see them smile. It's like a weird in sync thing. Like
as soon as you said that, I clicked on this thumbnail if you're on YouTube, and it's this guy, his forehead lighting up on Masterpiece Studio. I was just about to click on it to play that game. His forehead lighting up. He like, yeah, I get it too.
I should always be like that, but I just don't get when I be getting the deja vu, cause like I'll be doing something and I'll know for a fact that the next 5 minutes of what I'm about to do I did before.
Yeah. Hey, true. If I was watching. It's a cartoon with Tiffany Haddish and she plays a bird. And it was a quick scene in there that made me real. I really remembered it when I was watching it. I was like, oh yeah. It was a deja vu scene, and she's like, oh. When they was experiencing deja vu, it was the same scenario, but they were as Roman soldiers. They was just different. They was trees talking the same conversation. They was just in different environments, but doing the same exact thing. And I was like, those animators know what's up. Oh, my headphones died. Hold on.
Ain't that weird though? Because whenever you see something like in like a movie, or you even hear it in a song, you be talking about, some people be like, man, that's not real, that's a movie. And it's like, where you think they don't know the best stories?
Or either they know
that's
the best
expected.
stories and they recreate the best stories, or they just take the same stories and put it in a different parallel that's so alike that story that we love so much, but they kind of tweak it here and there to their liking.
Yeah.
Yep. Or they took some psychedelics, or they mind just when they was watching it, they was tripping. It's like, yo. And they just tried to recreate it.
When you reach those best stages of your life that are like the best, like where you have your best feeling, like that be your best story. And it sometimes it be like almost the same as the best stories, like as if the best stories was programmed into you. So when you get to that point of the story, you get that same feeling that the people had at their best time.
The same
And
one.
you know, my best stories is when I was a fucking kid and I was oblivious to every adult thing, kind of like that was like the funnest fucking times of my life, bro.
Yeah, it was. Hey, I was tripping off that. I said, damn, I remember when we was little with bikes. Bike fucking pedals, bro. They used to have the little metal. I didn't even but like when bike pedals used to have like the little metal spike things. They was made out of metal. They wasn't made out of plastic. Like if you got a good bike, it would be made out of metal so it can grip your tennis shoes. And
I remember now.
With those shoes, though.
Oh, y'all hard.
Hey, shoes, bro. Or like you, my bigger cousin, and you had like a 10-speed, like, and you know, like I couldn't fit on it, so we used to like stick our leg through the middle part right there and ride the way.
Oh, that's dope.
Like
All the way there.
Like we was as kids, bro. We was oblivious to everything. We just
You just had to make it work.
Yeah,
as a
because
kid.
I remember like we was able to like, even though like, you know, if you go to the like, if you travel like 2-3 blocks, you know where the in our neighborhood we had like our street. It was like basically down the block was basically the dope spot, but our street was kind of like the nothing happened there type shit. It was kind of like the or we were so oblivious to it if it did. But we was able to fucking come outside barefoot and play cops and robbers and all types of shit. We'd be jumping into other people's backyards, like everybody's for a whole block radius, like everybody's backyard would be our playground. We could just jump through and nobody would ever trip. Like we was jumping gates, playing like till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. Abandoned kids, bro. That shit used to be hella fun. And then you would hear people's moms start calling them like, "Oh shit, he finna get caught. He finna have to go in." And it would be all about like the last Mohican who could have stayed out there the latest before they had to turn it in.
And especially like, hey, going through people's shit didn't like it. People had orange trees, peach trees. Like, when I was young, it was everybody had a fruit tree like in their backyard that was growing over their backyard. So if we was riding across town or anything, just stop.
Test, test. Alright, so they can hear me on here. You can't hear me?
We can hear you, but barely. It's like low.
Gotcha. All these cords. Plug that in there. And over there.
NFT Marketplace. I've never seen one of those. Oh, come on now. I signed all that to get in there and see some NFTs. Like I just can't go in there and just see.
What website you on?
This crypto.com NFT.
Oh, try going on OpenSea or Rarible. Crypto.com is kind of difficult to get into. Like you gotta make an account and everything.
You said what?
OpenSea. There it is. This should be better.
Yeah, we hear you.
There we go.
Okay.
And y'all gotta make y'all MetaMask wallet or something so I can send y'all some for free.
Yeah, I know. Mark Dreams keep on telling me and I was like, my son got one, but I keep on forgetting to get it. Dang, cause I don't know what, I don't even know what to say to get from him to be able to do anything. Yeah, like that. What is you talking about? Like I don't even know. Okay. Put this thing in my hand.
There we go. There we go. But yeah, I sold a horse yesterday or 3 days ago. One of my virtual horses that was an NFT. I had paid for it. I paid for it, raced it a bit, and then I got like 4 offers on it.
Oh, that's dope.
And you sold it to the highest bidder?
Yep. It was a loser horse too.
Businessman.
It wasn't even a good horse. I was like, yeah, you can take it.
The Cyberpunk. Dang, Man, these must be looking dope.
Man, what's the next game we are gonna play in the virtual world, y'all? We gotta pick a game.
Hey.
We either gonna get it or we have it already type shit.
You got a PC or you on console? A console.
I'm on console. My little brother got a PC though.
Hey, if you can get on it, I gave my console to my little sister, and she in Philly. I only got PC now.
It ain't cross compatible to where I can play you with my PS5.
It depends on the game.
Yeah,
it depends on the game.
Okay. And it depends on the patches you get on the game and shit too. It's a few people. It's some crazy stuff like this. There's some patches I might have to outside the PC just to
There we go.
Yeah, I was able to download zombies.
That shit took about 3 hours, huh?
I don't even know. I went and laid down.
What zombies?
I told my little brother to download it back because he had it, but he just took it off on his PS5 because he didn't. I guess he just didn't play it no more.
Oh, you got the PS5. I keep hearing you say that. I know. I just noticed you kept saying PS5, not even PS4. That's dope.
Yeah, we got that shit early. Like, one of my cousins or my sister's dudes, his cousins just had the plug on him. And he wasn't even charging too much. You know, people were trying to double their money. Mm-hmm. If you bought it for like $500, he'll probably add like $200 or $150 because he was buying so much from them. So he was charging for $700 at first. But I was trying to hook everybody up. I knew that lady one, so he started charging me $650.
Nice. Hey, give me something I should try to draw in VR. I got the I'm gonna share the screen. What I'm doing. Where's it at?
Draw Anubis and make it look like True's face, huh?
Bro, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Some of this artwork, oh my god, man! Some of these NFT artworks be so dope, though.
Do we need a VR headset for this time?
For what?
To do it? Because I'm looking at your stream VR and it say now playing Master VR.
Now, I wish that was possible. I only could see it in VR in 360.
They selling this NFT for $2,000.
That ain't nothing. You should see the ones for $200,000.
How about the ones for $1 million, bro? He's going for like $1 million. This shit is.
Alright, let's make a cool face.
It's the new collection for super rich people to, just set the mood to collect,
And it's gonna be big too. Like concerts gonna be selling their tickets through NFTs, and people gonna only release their music to it, so they don't gotta go through a company and stuff like that.
Like it's gonna be big. It's big already.
Oh yeah.
That's already huge. Golly. Like $2,000.
And I can't even get rid of a $16 one.
Yeah, but them right there, they probably was that much. They probably ain't selling that fast either.
Nah, it's all about time and promotion.
It's all about luring the right sucker.
Yeah, well, they're the right sucker.
What's so funny is you might think you're luring them to sucker, sell your shit, find out your shit is worth hella more and be hella bad. Like, damn, I sold too early. I had a fucking Bitcoin, but I sold it too fast. And it didn't rise up yet. So you never know with this shit. This shit is so random, bro. That's why I'm scared of the NFT shit. Because if I buy an NFT for high, then the fucking value just shoots down hella low, and I'm
You can't buy it. You can't buy it just for the value on that part. There's other ways where they talk about you gotta get it for the utility. Like the horse that I brought, it didn't matter about the market. It mattered about how good the horse was when I used it in the game. But I was only able to purchase it as an NFT on OpenSea. And then since the game is based off the same blockchain as the NFT was minted on, it knows that when you got your wallet address, you just need your wallet address, and then you can log into all of these systems, and it will have everything that you do on everything all in one thing. So it's like, oh, this is your horse right now. So when you log into this game, this is your stable of horses that you paid for, and you can use them to race in this game and win some money.
Wow.
Yeah, so when it comes...
NFT shit makes so much sense, though.
Well, what's going on?
In terms of, like, let's say like, our higher self or other self created whatever NFT this is, this reality we're living in, but it feels so much like reality because we created it, but we put ourselves there, like logging in type shit.
Yeah, and now we're making it what it is.
And then the only reason why we don't, whatever position we're in is because we wasn't able to buy the NFT from our higher self, like the high-end shit, like we could have created something. This is nice and shit, but we're still just regular players in it. I feel like, when the kids play Roblox and shit, it's just a bunch of kids going in around. Look at my niece and nephew, but all of their value is the same. Like, my nephew ain't got, like, a debit card with heck of money on it where he could,
Yeah.
tell us that they make him the coolest character in there. He's just a regular.
That's how them Ready Player One vibes. You saw that movie?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. That's why I like that we gotta be like creating. Like if you can create in Roblox, you can create everything that everybody else is paying for. You can,
gotta be a creator.
Yeah.
Creator, not a player.
Yeah, you can make it.
When you said that, I was right now looking at Roblox NFTs.
What?
That's all Blake plays, Roblox.
Yeah, that's how my niece and nephew play, bro. Like,
It's a multi-dimensional game. You play any game.
all of different games.
Yeah, sure. He be playing that some pet simulator thing, and it's like look at this pet right here. It's worth. Look how much it's worth. That mud like 239 billion. I'm like, bruh, how long you been playing this game? Like, 246 billion.
Hey, is Roblox teaching kids how to trade and shit? Because I remember, like, my niece and friend playing on there, and they were talking about, I'll trade you my unicorn for you. I'm like, what the hell? You could trade, like,
Yeah.
pet animals? That's crazy, bro.
Only thing you can't do on Roblox is talk. Gotta type.
You gotta type, right? You type.
Hey, he wasn't that because he like when he first started, they was getting over on him. They was getting over on him, and he was like mad. He used to be crying like, Dad, I gave this guy my one animal, and he said he was going to give me this one, and he didn't. He gave me one that was lesser than the one I gave him. And I'm like, bro, you gotta let them give first. If yours better than theirs, let them give first, and then take it. But then it's like as he started playing, he started learning. He could, and he still never changed that though. Like somebody come in new to the game, he'd be giving them like animals and stuff, and then next thing you know, like people be doing that to him now. He'd be giving them like some good ones.
That's crazy. So they teaching kids these life lessons that they were supposed to learn when they get out.
Yeah.
But imagine what they're gonna be doing though when they get there though. Ain't gonna be that much of a problem. Trying to figure it out.
I know it's somebody else he be playing with, and like they had a video, and like with one of his comments on it, and they did a video, and like his comment had like 200,000 comments on top of it, and he was like, Dad, look. I'm like, man, I need to start.
Yeah, make him a channel or something.
Yeah, just let you just play, because that's what you be doing anyway.
Mm-hmm. I said the same thing with my daughter. I said, I gotta set your stuff up.
Yeah, so every time you play, you just be live.
He don't even have to talk. Like, he can literally be whatever kind of streamer he want to be. People will just watch if it's good things he actually doing on Roblox.
Yeah, he be off on what's his name too on VR. He like kind of go back and forth. But once he gets stuck on VR, he be in that virtual world for days. It seems like I be like, bruh,
Yeah.
that shit is not real. Okay.
Hey, you can't say that. And I want to say that too with the NFT stuff in the metaverse. It's not going to be all about jumping into the VR. This is still just the baby ground of everything. Soon is going to be more powerful AR technology where everything is, the game is going to be in your living room. Like, and the holograms and the NFTs and the jackets and stuff and the everything, you're going to be able to see it around people actual houses. And like while you walking around, like imagine having a digital bracelet on, and because you got the glasses or somebody's phone or something, you can put it on there and see the phone. I mean, see the watch or something like that. Or while you walking, you got swirls that come around you in certain colors. So when people see you walking down the street, they see that you got all these animations around you and stuff like that. It's really gonna get big. That's why the 5G was coming out, and they got to get even faster than 5G though, so they can connect all the virtual reality devices and AR devices to just like be all connected all the time. So that's really where this is heading. Cause you see, Xbox was talking about that, and they was saying they don't care for VR right now because it's not where they want it to be at. So they waiting. Yeah. So it's going to be even bigger.
Because when I was watching you play that shit, when you was playing that green light shit,
Yeah.
it was really clean. Like, I would never have imagined like people could create these worlds like that. And if I had the set, I'd be on it. Like, if I had the VR set, I'd be diving in to these different worlds and just checking it out and shit.
Hey, once you do, I'll be here. But you know, on the VR chat game,
you're gonna be the first person I add. You're gonna be the only person I know in the VR world.
cool.
True still got his. True had like 5 devices. I should have bought one from his.
He be putting them on offer up.
Every key.
Steph, you gotta go get iron.
Yeah, all the kids like Blake and then
2:30.
They're talking about who on charge.
Is it Friday? No, it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. It's not Friday.
I gotta tap out, y'all. I gotta go pick up Blake right now anyway.
Oh, that's what my girlfriend thought I had to do, but not till another hour. But have fun, True.
Have a blessed day.
I gotta be up there at 1:30, so I don't be way in the back of the line. My girl be like, man, she get out and go get him. I sit there for 30 minutes, just wait. Just wait. So I'm probably I'm gonna tap in on my phone once I get in the car, though.
Okay.
All right, True. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Let me post this in the other live Discord, since I'm actually like doing something.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna go into the YouTube. In fact, I'm using my phone. I don't even got 2 devices to look at. I should have changed out my TV. Something with. Well, I don't have their account, but it's still beautiful. It's bad. Let me see what's going on. Shut up.
There's nobody there right now.
Alright, thanks for checking for me, brother. And here I will stay. Hey, you was dropping hits, Ty. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe how long you freestyling, bro. Like,
No, that was.
I can only imagine like the raw stuff you ever spit that I never got to hear.
Man, yeah, and it'd be going away as soon as I say it. I'd be like, oh, I should have recorded that.
It'd be the magical cycles where you probably went on for 10, 15 minutes and you said they never stopped and, nobody ever recorded it. They were just in the moment type shit. Like, oh, shit, Ty's going in.
And that's I do say that it is recorded, but only in hyperspace.
Right.
Like somebody always watching.
It's something to look over later when we get to that plane.
Yeah.
I did,
Like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Let me type in the date if I can remember. Enter the libraries of memories and see what really happened.
But other than that, man, yeah, it's been a lot of things. But I kept saying even today when I woke up, I was like, yo, yesterday don't even seem like it was real. Like that was so much fun. Like that happened. Everybody got together. We was all spitting. I was actually letting loose and not just stopping myself. That was funny.
Yeah, I'm so rusty. I kept stopping myself. And then, you know, I'm going through that stage where I could go on forever, but I'm going to be talking about some super negative shit and some super, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I can tell you. Like, every time I felt my brain was getting there, I just stopped. Like, hold on, let me stop.
Hey, I was trying to let it go. That's why I kept on saying that mantra. I kept saying, hey, a song can be about anything.
I had took that mushroom shit not too long ago, and it kind of taught me to put more positive energy out. Me being the troll I be playing, that character, that asshole character, joking around with everybody and stuff. Like, not everybody is taking it to jokes, and not everybody's having a good day, or not everybody might not understand the comedy behind it or something. So I'm like, I felt like it was like, you know, creating hate and shit. So I was like, let me just spread some more positive energy out. That's what the mushrooms was telling me, basically.
No, that's why I like that we could talk about all these things, because it was the mushroom going to tell people what it need to tell them, and we got to listen to what it's literally telling us and not trying to be like other people. Because for me, I got to do that, but I also have to be telling me to do the opposite, because I was doing the opposite a lot of times in my life. I was ultra caring, ultra not saying the thing that was actually happening. So I'm like, wait.
Yeah, it got to be a balance with it. I was just more on the other side, so I had to kind of center myself, and then you're more on that side, and you just kind of like center yourself. Like, hold on, I'm being this, you know, this positive energy, and everybody's taking advantage of it, and you know,
hey, I still see it as positive. You just gotta be with it or not. I just Russian, like, why you care so much? It's just a song. You know how songs are. You make this song, then you make a sad song, then you make a happy song. Like, how you know what a song is? Like they always be telling me, like, how you know what this is? I'm like, but I thought it was supposed to be like this. Trying to see how I want this nose. Probably make these eyes more concave. No, that's too similar to the one I made before. Let's see. Let's actually bring it out. Erase that right there. Make the eyes not so circle. Like something like this. Yo, I was looking at an old video. I'm gonna find it so I can make a short out of it, like a YouTube short or whatnot. But they was showing VR in the 90s and what they was doing in the colleges when they was still testing it out. And they had a 3D art application like this all the way in the, like, back in the past.
Wow.
It was real, couldn't do that much, but it was like, it had the thing with the two arms, you had the color palette and everything, and you're able to put geometries out there and manipulate them. I was like, this was out there in the 90s? They took a long time to, like, release this to the public. All right, let's do something more with this. What else should this person have? Hair? No, I'm gonna add hair when I go in Blender. Let's work on this a little more right here.
I'm trying to view it from, like, just watching watching your stream, but it's not letting me do it in the side VR. So I gotta.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, because I'm clicking on your stream from the voice channel.
Oh.
You're going live, but it's not letting me view it. So.
On Discord.
Right back. Yeah, on Discord. I'm gonna come right back to I'm gonna go to the YouTube and check it out first.
All right. I didn't even know that was possible. That's why I didn't know what you was talking about. Hold on. I think I shared the wrong thing. That's what I did, bro. I shared the wrong screen. That's my fault. Hold on. There it goes. Nope, it's still putting the wrong video.
I mean, it's actually not even a video at all. It's just saying standing by. Oh yeah, there it goes.
There it is. I have to change it.
There it goes. Yeah, I can see it.
God. I was just working on these. Can I have some tree, Jamina? You got some of that?
Wait, what character are you creating right there, Ty?
I don't know. I was just making up something. So it goes. Let's add a neck. Usually I like to draw everything separately, but I'm gonna just go for it.
We should create dragons, Ty. A family of dragons.
You got butter over there?
Family of dragons. I put the boat on there. Ooh, I'm gonna turn this thing into a weird dragon real quick. Watch this. I'm gonna change the mouth up. Just got a Chinese dragon.
Like every culture worldwide, I feel like has a dragon. You know, some were destroyed, so we never know what their dragons look like. Or maybe we just gotta find it. We just gotta look deeper into it. But it's kind of like I feel like every culture has a dragon, and you could be the person that recreates everybody's dragon and put it into an NFT.
Hey, you know what? Oh wait, that's way too big. No, but at least I can do this. Now I can chip away at it. Reverse engineering. Grace. There we go. I just punched the microphone. And I gotta do all these checks to see if the static is on or not. Wait, that's not it. Hold on. Show window. Come on, computer. You can do it. Oh, that should be working. Probably better for that's good. I'm gonna make something. Make something out of this. It's like the faster I move though, it's kind of the better at times. I've been learning with art. If I move slow, oh, that's why I like getting better at this. When I move slow, I kind of don't like it. Don't feel as involved.
Hey Ty, what's so crazy about the Discord sharing thing? It froze.
It froze? Let me...
I want to do it first.
Oh yeah, it did freeze. Share, change windows again.
It's moving now.
It's moving.
Like once you have to press play on the YouTube. That's why you never press play.
Oh. There we go. I gotta turn the volume off so it don't play through my headphones.
Yeah. Right. We gotta fast forward it.
There we go.
Put me in the loop, man.
Got you. Now you can see what I was working on.
Yeah. So you really gonna create the world collection of dragons?
I'm gonna keep it in the book.
You used to play with Legos and shit?
Yep. Did you ever go with that?
Hell yeah. That was my step for a while.
I still be wanting to buy Legos. They just expensive.
I used to make like alligators and shit, but blockish alligators. They'll be all blocky and shit. Used to always make like humanoid type reptiles. I don't know why.
I used to make a lot of buildings. Yeah, that's mostly what I did. Made buildings.
Remember when we used to look at the fucking sorry,
It's all good.
when we used to look at the boxes and it used to show like the lifesavers lighting up, I used to think that it'll really be lighting up, and I got it.
They had that CGI popping back then, confusing everybody.
Yeah, but I found out that it like, at least the piece was translucent and you would shine like a flashlight on it. It would be lighting up.
Yeah, I need some more weed to do this. Can I see? You got a lighter? Like, this is just basically a sketch. I don't know what I'm making. And just giving this channel some views and promoting it, because we're going to be taking this Tai VR channel way far in the future. I've been wanting to do this VR thing for like 2-3 years. I used to share it. What'd you say?
I can't wait till I get a VR. I feel like now is the right time because the VR today is how I imagine VR being always like that. I always thought it was going. Yeah.
Man, we had the same thought. I used to say back in the past I didn't want to play what was it? I didn't want to play freaking, let me cut this off. There it is. I didn't want to play video games again until they came out with VR. But then I got tricked when GTA 5 came out and I was like, yo, this is worth it.
For real. I think that's what made me buy the system. I think I bought the PS4 just because the Grand Theft Auto 5. You know, I'm looking at all the YouTube's videos. It's gonna be like this, and it just the graphics look so nice. I'm like, oh my god, finally.
I did the same thing. That's the whole reason I bought a PS4. Same.
That's why I got back in the game too. That's why I got it.
Like, I need this right now. It was worth it. Like I said, I'm still playing the same game to this day.
Which one was Grand Theft Auto 4? Who was the main character in that? Nico Bellic?
Yep.
Yeah. And they just did such a big upgrade from that Grand Theft Auto 4, you know, and it's like, wow, I gotta get this.
How about though? Is it the audio messed up or something? No, it's all.
Well, my mic sound all messed up, but.
No, I think it's some loop or something going on. Cause I was wondering why nobody was tuned in all this time. But it's like, I think it's something up with the audio that I'm not aware of. Test. What? Test. But can you say something real fast, Master Creator?
Test.
Yeah, that's weird. Every time you talk, it's coming through my microphone too. I think it's a double. But let me play the YouTube.
Oh, yeah. That's how he was sounding when I first got on and True was on. It sounded like he was double, like an echo.
Oh.
I thought it was just his mic.